So race 26 then completing the second leg rides for the 1000cc sidecars. Mark Cossar goes off gate 5, Mark Warren off gate 6. They were the two outfits that had the better results in the first leg rides. And it is Mark Warren that's once again made a very good start. Mark Cossar's back in fourth place. There's a lot of sorting out to do in that first turn as John Hiscock has gone very wide, trying to get round the outside of Mark Warren. As he comes out of that top turn, Mark Cossar's up in third. Chases down on the back wheel of John Hiscock as he goes into that pit bend for the first time. Mark Warren has gone wide. Mark Cossar sees it. He's gone underneath John Hiscock. Rapidly on Mark Warren. He's forced to go wide on that top bend. Mark Warren holds the racing line. Lines himself up for going down that back straight. Keeps the speed on. Mark Cossar now has to make a decision. Does he attack round the outside? Or will he just stay close and hope to get a line on the inside? Mark Warren has gone very, very wide again. I think that's going to be Mark Cossar has got himself out in front. So disappointing for Mark Warren. He wasn't able to hold off Mark and Tom Cossar as they now get themselves to the front. And they now equally drive wide round that pit bend. Into the last lap they go. And Colvin still holding that third place. We know the last lap flag is gone. It is just this pit bend that's going to be negotiated by Mark and Tom Cossar. They try to hold it tight. Make sure they don't leave any gaps. They take the checker flag. Their first win of the afternoon. Mark Warren finishes in second. John Hiscock crosses the line in third. And we're off and finishing in fourth. So completing the second leg rides, and now really we've got to add all the points up and see what they've got to do. With so big an entry, there's a lot of work to be done in those third leg rides. But let's give you the result of race 26. It was a win for number 37, Mark and Tom Cossar. In second place, number 306, Mark Warren and Anthony Grant. In third place, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. Fourth place, 80, Offen and Andy Wood. Fifth place, number 30, Stef and Blyth and Jason Gill. And sixth place, number 76, Simon Beanie. The winning time was 1:36.95, 1:36.95, 45.33, the average speed, 45.33. I was wondering, I think we were looking over the track preparation, but I think we've got the 250s first, Martin.
So the 250s on the line then. Good to see so many 250s in a meeting these days. Good to see that all 12 finished in the second leg. They hammered into the first turn, then Lee Street's got the best of it. Georgie Wood goes from fourth to third to second to first. There goes Georgie Wood. The corners harder on the four-stroke machine. When the Husqvarna used to beat the CSA back in the 60s, they said the four-strokes were finished. It's taken a lot of years, but they're 96, 75, Lee Street. Woodley coming up for the last lap flag. Well clear of Lee Street in second. Got Gary Wells in third. Georgie Wood, 3 from 3. 250 maximum, man. On the somewhere. at a puncher. I think he picked up a puncher there somewhere. Official result at the moment. 250cc solos, race 27, a win for 96, Georgie Wood, 3 from 3. Second place to number 70, Gary Wells. Third place, number 31, Paul Simmons. Fourth place, number 10, Craig Drury. Fifth place, 75, Lee Street with a puncher. Picks up on the last lap there. Sixth place to 82, Ben Ilsley. Seventh place to number 91, Russell Little. Eighth place to number 8, Colin Bird. Ninth place to 126, Kevin Taylor. 10th place to 57, Ricky Pay. 11th place, number 4, Dan Cotter. And 12th place, number 9, Chris Bird. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.08 seconds, a speed of 46.62 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 70, 31, 10, 75, 82, 91, 8, 126, 57, 4 and 9, 1 minute 23.08 seconds, a speed of 46.62 miles per hour. I've been asked to tell Marie and Janet that the ice cream van is on its way down to you. Also, I'd like to say, Janet, I've got your Observer's Book of Motorcycles with me, if you'd like that back today.
You see the 350s making themselves ready on that start line. Remind you the situation in the 350 class that we've got Matt Etherington and Paul Hurry, both on maximum 28 points. Very interestingly enough, both go in race 28. So the first one we see will be Matt Etherington and Paul Hurry. But let's not forget that sitting on 24 points, just 4 points behind those two, is Dave Mears. He also goes in this one. Bob Dolman misses that one, he goes in race 29, he's on 22 points overall, and looking for 26, and of course is Mark Giles, he's on 21 points, he actually goes against Bob Dolman in race 29. With the top point scorers that go through to the 350 final. Marshall bring them up to the tape. There's one or two riders they didn't get machinery started, I think, down there in the heat. Race are up and we get underway. Race 28 this is. We're back with the 350s and very quickly off that start line you can see it was the three that I was talking about. You've got Matt Etherington leading into the bend. Paul Hurry has gone in tight in the middle of the field and Dave Mears is on the inside. Paul Hurry for the first time. Matt Etherington holding second, Dave Mears holding third, they're holding that much tighter line, but it's those three that break away as they go up the back straight. Matt desperately trying not to let Paul Hurry get away from him too much in this heat. He stays on a wide line, Paul Hurry on the inside. So now perhaps we can mix in who is actually in race 29 with D3, but Matt Etherington is not letting Paul Hurry get away. Paul, I'm sure, can still hear that bike behind him. One more and watch the line right into the bend. He keeps the speed on, cuts across the apex of the bend. Matt Etherington slightly different in that bottom turn, but the right direction of the bend, and now it's closed right up on Paul Hurry into this last turn. So the two of them together as they come round this last turn. Matt Etherington very wide out on the green grass. It's going to be close to the line. That takes it. Well, I'm not sure if Paul Hurry has problems coming out of that bend. I think there's an idea there for Paul Hurry as he come off that top bend. He's coasted across the line and looking down at the back of the machine. It does look like a puncher. But a great ride once again from Matt Etherington. So, race 28 in your programme, a win for number 5, a terrific last turn. Matt Etherington taking the win. In second place, number 86, Paul Hurry. In third place, number 19, Dave Mears. In fourth place, number 65. And in fifth place, number 83. Sixth place, number 213. Seventh place, number 48. And eighth place, 18. Ninth place, 118. The winning time, 121.48, 121.48, an average of 47.54. 47.54. You should have had 5, 86, 19, 65, 83, 213, 48 and 18, 118. The winning time, 121.48, 47.54. So we're pretty sure that Matt Etherington and Paul Hurry will make the final. Dave Mears will also make the final. We now look in race 29 to see who will join them. Who can put pressure on them? Number 16, Bob Dolman, has scored 22 points so far from 2 rides. He indeed bursts off that line and goes up the back straight. Just about had the lead going into that first turn, but he's under pressure. I'm looking perhaps for Mark Giles. It is Mark Giles that's gone. Mark Giles has now gone wide, and Bob Dolman comes back underneath. Tries to hold it tight. Mark keeping the speed on though on that outside line. Perhaps those two were sitting in the pit box watching Paul Hurry and Matt Etherington scrapping, both choosing different lines. Bob Dolman taking more of the Paul Hurry line. Mark taking more of the Matt Etherington line. Top of his engine into that pit turn. The two of them together coming out of the pit turn. Mark Giles just with the advantage though going up the back straight. Bob Dolman closes quickly going into that top corner. And already we can see the last lap flag being made ready, but Mark Giles now looking it's good to see just out there in that third place. We'll go away from him. Will he go up the back straight for the last time? Will there be a challenge from Bob Dolman? Will he be comfortable that his second here will get him into that final? Well, looks to be what he's done because Mark Giles takes the win, Bob Dolman takes second and Michael Bowden takes third. So, race 29 then, the official result reads as a win for rider number 26, and of course is Mark Giles. In second place, number 16, Bob Dolman. In third place, number 4, Michael Bovis. Fourth place was number 63, Carl Russian, and fifth place was number 61, Chris Ward. In sixth place, number 14, and the winning time was 123.06, 123.06, 46.63, the average speed. So you should have had 26, 16, 4, 63, 16 and 14, 16, 61 and 14. The winning time 123.06, 46.63 as we now look back at that solo start, but this time it's occupied by the left-hand sidecars.
Indeed, the left-hand sidecars, and after 2 legs, we had 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold. And Paul Randall on 16 points, 22 Will Penfold and Adrian North on 14, 25 Tony and Tom Penfold on 12, and no, you talking to me, Mrs. No, do I thought I said something wrong. Football self, I'm mad. And 130 Charlie Woodley and Steve Bowles on 9. And that's what it looks like at the top of the score chart. All the left-hand side cars, and here they come. Is that must be Dave Penfold and Paul Randall taking up the lead. Charlie Woodley, Steve Bowles in second. Andrew Evans and Darren Morris. No Tony and Tom Penfold in this one. Stuff had been banged about in the last one, didn't they? Let's hope that's not too terminal. There they come in, half distance, straight that way. Charlie Woodley on the other half. Ben Fitness on an NRE. Yamaha XR. They are also Yamaha powered, I believe. Sitting there in fourth place. The last lap flag. From Charlie Woodley. Danny Holman, Ben Fitness. Andrew Evans. Andrew Evans with his hands in the air. Passenger struggling, I think, to hang on to the outfit. Second flag comes out. 1, 2, 3. Hey, Penfold. Charlie Woodley. Second. From 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. '76, Keith Dixon, Fox. And number 4. Andrew the Bear Evans and Darren Morris. I think they're looking at going up to the first aid van. Official result for you in a moment. So left-hand sidecars then, race 30, a win for number 123, Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. Second place number 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Third place to 126, Danny Holman and Ben Fitness. Fourth place to number 76, Keith Dixon and Dino Fox. And in fifth place, number 4, Andrew the Bear Evans and Darren Morris. The winner's time was 1 minute 33.54 seconds, a speed of 41.41 miles per hour. That's 123, 130, 126, 76 and 4. 1 minute 33.54 seconds, 41.41 miles per hour. On now to the upright solos, they're coming to the line. And on the upright we had 16 Bob Dolman and 68 Chris Mackett on 14 points each with 2 wins apiece. And Robin Pilcher and Brian Cornelius each on, no, that was after the first leg, forget that. Upright second leg, 16 and 68 on 28 points each. Here they come then. Brian Cornelius in third and Barry Joyce. The Paul Morphy well clear up there on the front line. Adrian Harden sitting in second. Brian Cornelius trying to ride around the outside of it. Brian Cornelius gets himself up to second place on the can. James Elson, good luck. Those are the engines that ruled the roost on the World Speedway, I think all the way through from 1936 to 66, winning every world title along the way. Then the Jawa came in. Good night, Vienna. There's the last lap flag from Paul Morphy and Brian Cornelius. Harry Joyce, Adrian Hart, Chris Bird. Chris Bird retires down the pit's end. Around the last turn for the last time. We've got Brian Cornelius winding the old gap up on the right line. A win for Penfold, second Brian Cornelius, we've got Barry Joyce, Adrian Hart, Ricky Pay, at 83, Mr. P. Bushell. Race 31, the official result win there for number 55, Paul Morphy. Second place to 48, Brian Cornelius. Third place to 57, Barry Joyce. Fourth place to number 2, Adrian Harden. Fifth place, number 59, Ricky Pay. And in sixth place, number 83, Mr. P. Bushell. Now the finishers, the winner's time was 1 minute 32.64 seconds, a speed of 41.81 miles per hour. 55, 48, 57, 2, 59, 83, 1 minute 32.64 seconds, 41.81 miles per hour. The other half of the uprights go in this one. Uprights at the end of the second leg, including that last race, the points 16 and 68 were on 28 points each. 16 and 68 both go in this next race. So let's sort the men out from the boys. And away they go. Bob Dolman gets down to the first turn first. Chris Mackett is there in second place. Robin Pilcher in third. Glenn Reynolds in fourth. Getting the power on early as he comes out the corner. 16, Bob Dolman. All systems go. Here at Torrey Hill. 16, Bob Dolman. Very well. Third, Gordon Walker, Kevin Taylor. Those positions remaining unchanged, and I don't know, is Chris Mackett leading Bob Dolman into a full sense of security? Chris Mackett saving who knows? Half a lap to go then. Bob Dolman on Chris Mackett. Robin Pilcher in third. Gary Wells waiting for a mistake from Robin Pilcher. He's gone to the inside on the last turn. There's the win for Bob Dolman. Robin Pilcher fourth, 70 Gary Wells. Let's finish. Colin third. And Kevin Taylor bringing up the rear. Race 32, the uprights. A win there for number 16, Bob Dolman. Second place to 68, Chris Mackett. Third place to number 174, Robin Pilcher. Fourth place was number 70, Gary Wells. Fifth place was number 52, Glenn Reynolds. Sixth place was number 8, Colin Bird. Seventh was number 84, Gordon Walker. 8th was 126, Kevin Taylor. No other finishers. The winner's time was 1 minute 27.42 seconds, a speed of 44.31 miles per hour. From the top, 16, 68, 174, 70, 52, 8, 84, and 126. 1 minute 27.42, 44.31 miles per hour. Left-hand sidecars. There will not be a race 34. Not be a race 34. And the left-handers come around to that way. Nick Barker. Remember they had a retirement earlier on, but seem to be going well in this one. So they're a little bit wide there and allow themselves to be pushed down into fourth place. It might be going down in fifth. Well, they come then, 22. Will Penfold, 113, right down. 25. Tony and Tom Penfold. Round they come then. Will Penfold and Adrian North. Superb tight line round that corner. 1 lap to go. Tom Penfold trying to make the move from third up into second place. Around the outside of Mick Downs and Jim Manklow and get themselves up into second. And chase Will Penfold. Down the straight, into the last turn. Catching up very, 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 very fast. Can they catch up fast enough? Out of the last turn they come then. Only a on the outside. Will Penfold and Adrian North. Tony and Tom Penfold. Second. Race 33, left-hand sidecars. Race 33, left-hand sidecars. A win there for 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North. In second place, it was number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. In third place, it was number 113, Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. In fourth place, number 843, Tim Phillips and Alex Ballman. And in fifth place, number 3, Paul Marley and Nick Barker. The winner's time was 1 minute 35.81 seconds, a speed of 40.43 miles per hour. From the top, 22, 25, 113, 843 and 3. 1 minute 35.81 seconds, the speed of 40.43 miles per hour. cc solos then coming to the line, and they're on a round robin event this afternoon. CCs after the second leg. By 33, Mike McCluskey on 24 points. 1-1, John Cox on 18. 83, Nathan Irwin on 17. Let's see how they go in this one. Paul Hurry traps first. Paul Hurry gets down in the first turn. Martin Sturgeon goes with him. Paul Hurry takes the wide line. Elvis Vale. Paul Hurry sending into lead. He powers down that back straight. James Theobald's up to second, I believe. They'll come around now. Paul Hurry. Martin Sturgeon. Rolls to the centre green, rather disappointed. Chris Neame bringing up the rear. Past that flag for Paul Hurry. 1 lap from victory in this one. Up on the on the inside on the big speed. Now the last turn for the last time, 86. Paul Hurry takes the checkered flag. On 83, Early in second, Martin Sturgeon third with James Theobald. Adam Filmer. Aaron Elvis Vale. Race 35, 500cc solos, a win there for number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place to number 83, Nathan Irwin. Third place to number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Fourth place was 26, James Theobald. Fifth was 24, Adam Filmer. Sixth was 152, Aaron Vale. Seventh was number 1, Tony Heath. And eighth was number 11, Chris Neame. The winner's time was 1 minute 20.52 seconds, a speed of 48.10 miles per hour. 86, 83, 15, 26, 24, 152, 1 and 11. 1 minute 20.52 seconds, 48.10 miles per hour. Back to Jim with the right-hand sidecars.
So Gary Jackson right on inside. Mark Cossar next to him. Matt Fumarola in gate 3. So looking round at that sidecar start line, we start the third leg right. This is the final qualifying for the 1000cc sidecars. A big entry today for the Mick Steer Memorial, and a lot of hard competition to get through to that final. Joe Moggs made a brilliant start. Mark Cossar's gone with him, but it is Joe Moggs that gets to the front. Mark Cossar looking for a way through on that first bend. So Joe Moggs has allowed him through, and Matt Fumarola comes through as well as they go down that back straight. So Mark Cossar looking for the win that he desperately wanted, comes round that bottom turn. He's had to work hard this afternoon. And there's problem for Joe Moggs. Joe Moggs, great to see him back out here. I won't pass on too many of the jokes about the struggle to get into the levels this morning. Nice to know that troubles do stretch a little bit. But great to see Joe Moggs back again today, and disappointing that he pulls up into the centre green in this one. Mark Cossar, and Wilson still hanging on in there in second place. Gary Jackson, Carl Blyth still there in third place. And it does look very much as if that's how it's going to stay. Matt Fumarola desperately trying to close on Mark Cossar. Mark holding a great line coming out. Goes into the last lap. Comfortable. I think you do Colvin still there in that fourth place. Cannot close the gaps on that third. Gary Jackson. Equally a big gap between third and second of that Fumarola. At the moment, it's all about maximum points for Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar. That could make a place in the final for them. So the first of the last leg rides Owen for number 37. That of course is Mark and Tom Cossar. They take maximum points from this one. In second place, number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. Third place finisher there, number 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Blyth. And fourth place finisher, number 99, Pete and Steve Colvin. 37, 5, 23 and 99. 135.34 was the winning time, 46.1 the average speed. Now they'll make their way to the line, and looking at the points position, we know that Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson are maximum of 16 points. They take 4 up against Paul Johnson and Nick Wilson on 5 points. And of course, mechanical problems in their second ride, they want to make up for that. And I shouldn't ignore right out on the far side, making some brilliant starts earlier on this afternoon, Mark Warren and Anthony Grant. They've got that outside gate. And I wonder, could Colin Blackbourne be a spoiler? Has he sorted his setup problems out? Has he got things going now? Well, the folks go up and we get underway as they charge towards me. It is Rob Bradley. Mark Warren's made the best of the start. He comes underneath him as he goes into that first turn. So it is Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. Paul Johnson's right in there as well. He's in, looking at that second place from Mark Warren, but Mark pulls away down the back straight. And Mark Warren dives in behind Rob Bradley as they come into this bottom turn. Rob Bradley has looked superb this afternoon. British Masters champion from 2008 season. And he really does look to be on form. Paul Johnson trying the outside this time. Goes the long way around that top bend. Mark Warren responds though and pulls away down the back straight. He stays wide. Paul Johnson goes in very, very wide on that bottom turn. He's going the long way around. Hasn't got both of them. He's certainly got Mark Warren in second place. And he's now looking to dive through on the inside. He's very quickly on this top turn and down the back straight. Will he make a challenge on Rob Bradley as they go down the back straight? He's got to choose to go right, surely. He was quick wide when he went down that bottom turn last time out. Rob Bradley locks it up, turns it sideways. Gets the drive on quickly on the back straight, and there's problems for Paul Johnson. Disappointment for Paul Johnson as he pulls off on the outside of the circle. That was a tremendous ride for Paul Johnson. He certainly put Mark Warren under pressure. He then started to put Rob Bradley under pressure, and he's hit problems. But coming off that bottom turn with no problems at all, it is Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson with 3 out of 3. Mark Warren and Anthony Grant finishing second. And third place points go to number 38, Mike and Simon Elliott. So, race 37 then as they disappear back to the pit says, giving the official result a win for number 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. They take maximum points from their third ride, adding to the maximum points they've got from the first 2. In second place, number 306, Mark Warren and Anthony Grant. In third place, number 38, Mike and Simon Elliott. The winning time was 135.93, 135.93, an average speed of 45.82, 45.82. And as you can see, Paul Johnson has now pushed over the line to pick up that fourth place, so you can officially put number 7 into fourth place.
That's one of them guys. So you've got right. I feel angry, what shall I do?
So we now move to race 38, and yes, we have heard that we don't think that some of the tannoys are working up the top end. Good, I'm sure some of you might say, but we have the mechanics working on things, checking things out. I will repeat the results of those first 2 heats through if we've not been able to hear, but those of you that might have moved round. In race 36 it was 37, 5, 23 and 99. That's 37, 5, 23 and 99 in a time of 1:35.34, 46.10. In race 37 it was 87, 306, 38.7, 1:35.93, 45.82. We're underway with race 38. Number 2, and on his outside he's got Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters, who know they've got to score well in this one and again in the semi-final to get into that final. So this is what Rob Wilson was looking for. He's got himself out in the lead. So he moves down that back straight and into the bottom third. He comes very wide. Steve Smith has stayed on the inside and the Steve. So we'll know that it can perhaps I was going to say, it appears that he might be able to qualify for the semi and for the final wrestling in second, but he was able to go for the lead then as they went down that back straight. John Halsey's now moved to in the third place. He's got in amongst better points now as it changes again though. So John Halsey's got here on a great scrap for third as Steve Smith and Rob Wilson have a great scrap for first. Steve Smith down the back straight, leading from Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. Rob Wilson again goes for it wide in this bottom turn. It's a quick line, but you've got to keep the motor on as he comes round that back straight and up past us. Line round that bottom turn, and Rob Wilson knows he's going to try something different. He goes very wide in the middle of the bend. Will he get a long run down that back straight this time? Well, I'm watching that battle for third place as well, as really you can't take your eyes off that front run. Now will Rob Wilson switch back? Steve Smith knows he's out wide. He's kept the speed on, but Steve Smith is Steve Smith wins it. Rob Wilson gets second. John Halsey comes round for third place, and Jamie Brew for fourth. So race 38, a win for outfit number 2, Steve Smith and Dave Hogan. It is Steve Smith and Dave Hogan that take the win, staying on maximum points and level with Rob Bradley. In second place, number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunter. In third place, number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glenie. Fourth place, number 88, Jamie Brew and Mark Truscott. 1:35.06 was the winning time, 1:35.06, an average of 46.24.
People up to the left of the caravan, can you hear the speakers? Yeah, you can, yeah, a bit further up. No, you can't hear him. Man right up the top there by a big green tent, he says he can't hear it. How he knows I'm talking to him then, I don't know.
Well, there you go. There's quite a few shaking heads up there, so yes, they can hear. So we're at race 39, the last of the qualifying rides for the sidecars. And for Whitelam stay with those maximum runners that he's already seen out one, he's been sitting in the pit box. Now they get underway and they come up past me for the first time. It is Paul Whitelam as they Simon Bean's made a good start as well and knocks himself into third place going into that top turn. John Hiscock tries the outside, keeps the speed on going down the back straight, but Paul Whitelam gets the drive and drives in that bottom turn very, very quickly. Now, what sort of line will he have round that bottom turn? He's stayed middle of the circuit, he's got the speed on. Up in the third place. And Robbie Wilson at the back at the moment. That's disappointing. Oh no, they're saying that to me, Stef, and in fact Robbie Wilson is sat on the start line. I was watching what was going on up front and I completely missed that Robbie Wilson, who was in a strong and actually missed out on the Seth Blyth now moving up into that fourth place. As you see Paul Whitelam well and truly controlling this one as he goes down the back straight. He was at the last lap flag this time, so he'll know that he stayed equal to the other two. Whilst he's been watching him, he stayed with them. And of course, in the semi-final situation, rotated, it does mean that 2 out of the 3 will actually be competing against each other in the semi-final stage. And as I'm being reminded, there is points on the semi-final to find out who the big 6 will be at the end of the day. Whitelam with 1 point, John Hiscock finishes in second, and Gribble in third. So, race 39 then, the last of the sidecar qualifiers as they now make their way back to the pits. They've got to work out the points and see whether they've qualified for the semi. A win for number 92, that's Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. They sit on maximum points from their 3 qualifying rides. In second to them, number 184, John Hiscock and Carwell. In third place, number 3, Andi Gribble and Nicky Owen. In fourth place, number 30, Seth Blyth and Jason Gill. In fifth place, number 76, Simon Beanie and Dave Vidler. The winning time, 1:37.05, 1:37.05, 45.92 the average speed.
Robin. Paul Hurry gets the start. Cruises into the first corner. All happening here at Torrey Hill. Almost a full lap in front of Whitelam. Adam going backwards, that's unlike him. Last lap flag out already. Turn that round, 1 lap to go for Paul Hurry. On Michael Long James Steer, Adam Colvin, Aaron Myles, Darren, Marley, Tony Heath, Jason There the last turn in for the last time. There goes the checkered flag. Paul Hurry takes leg 4. Mike McCluskey, Adam Filmer and James Theobald, Aaron Vale, Martin Jason Newitt. Race 40 then, the 500cc solos, leg 4 at the round robin, a win for number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place, number 33, Mike McCluskey. Third place, number 24, Adam Filmer. Fourth place, number 26, James Theobald. Fifth place, number 152, Aaron Vale. Sixth place, number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Seventh place, number 1, Tony Heath. Eighth place, 112, Jason Newitt. Ninth place, number 11, Chris Neem. And 10th place, number 68, Dan Berwick. From the top, 86, 33, 24, 26, 152, 15, 1, 112, 11, 68. 1 minute 42.19 seconds, 47.12 miles per hour.
Someone who put so much into this sidecar racing and developed a lot of the frames that you'll still see out there racing today. And if we look at that final, we've got, or semi-final I should say, that's the stage we're at the moment, because we've got Steve Smith coming to a line on 24 points from his 3 qualifying rides. We've got 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. Who will those two been tipped to take today's trophy? Well, they're both going well, they're both on 24 points. Mark Warren on 306, what sort of gate will he get again? He's had some fantastic gates over on this afternoon. He's having a great afternoon of racing, and he really does look to be in determined mood. Number 13, Great to see John Halsey and Jason Glenie back here again. I think we all now know why they're back here. They know that Mick Steer put so much into this sport. They're on the line, they get underway. Mark Warren has made a terrific start once again. Has got to the front. Rob Bradley goes to the front as they go into that first turn. John Halsey chases after him as they come round that first turn and go down the back straight. They start to sort themselves out, and I'm looking for Steve Smith. He's a long way back. He's back in 4th place. So Rob Bradley sets the pace. He's traditionally, as this afternoon, going right up in the middle of the bend and tries to get the drive on quickly. And he gives us problems and pulls up into the centre green. But if you look to the far side, you can see that it is Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson that look to be in terrific form. Mark Warren is still holding that 3rd place at the moment, but Steve Smith is getting ever closer. Into that bottom turn they go, and was it a problem for John Halsey? He seemed to slow down closer. The 4 of them close up as they go into that top end. Well, it's a really should say the 3 of them, because you can see that Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson look comfortable out in front. Watch what's happening in 3rd place though, because Steve Smith is getting ever closer to Mark Warren on that bottom turn. He gets closer again, looks for a line on the inside. Mark Warren, Steve Smith of course on maximum points coming into this semi-final. He backs off going in that top corner. I'm not sure if he's been hit by stones or it was the dust that slowed him down, but he's now let 43 in front of him go ahead. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with the points scored. But those front 3 have done everything right. Rob Bradley is in the final. John Halsey now will get back and see what happens in the second semi. Myles also, and Steve Smith. So the drama continues as race 41. Let me give you the official result of the first semi-final. It was a win for number 87, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. In 2nd place is number 306, Mark Warren and Anthony Grant. Finishing in 3rd place, I know he crossed the line in 2nd, but he's been put back a place for going inside the circuit on the bottom bend. Number 13, John Halsey and Jason Glenie finish in 3rd. In 4th place was number 2, Steve Smith and Dave Hogan. 5th place finisher there, number 38. The winning time was 1:36.78, 45.41 the average speed. So we transfer those points onto the points that they've already had up to this semi-final stage, and we now look to see what happens in race 42, the 2nd semi-final. So as we look down to that start line for the 2nd semi-final, on maximum points from his 3 qualifying rides, outfit number 92, Paul Whitelam. He will now know from sitting in that pit box what happened in the first semi. He knows that Rob Bradley is still on maximum points from 4 rides. Can he equal him? He's joined on the line by number 37, Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar. They've been getting quicker as the day's gone on. Number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters, and they left it for the last minute. They know they need a good score in this semi to get into that final. Get underway with the 2nd semi-final. It is Rob Wilson has made the best of the start. Whitelam is in 2nd place at the moment. That's how they go into the first turn. John Hiscock in 3rd and Mark Cossar in 4th. Mark Cossar trying to get through on the inside from 4th to 3rd underneath John Hiscock. Those 2 together as they go down the back straight. And Mark Cossar does move through in that bottom turn. But it is all about Rob Wilson at the moment. He's got away from the rest of the field. And Mark Cossar now in that 3rd place. John Hiscock can do nothing about Mark Cossar at the moment. He comes round that top bend, follows him down the back straight, and Mark Cossar has moved through for Whitelam. Mark Cossar gets on the inside. Paul Whitelam looked to have a problem as he came out of that top bend and slowed through down that back straight. And indeed he's now sitting in 3rd place with Mark Cossar. So he's through the down to the place in the final. Mark Cossar we know will move on to good points from this 2nd place. Rob Wilson really had to score well. He's on 16 points coming into this semi-final stage. He's gone very wide on that bottom turn. One more lap to go. There's a change for fourth place now because Matt Fumarola has moved through in front of John Hiscock. But now has Rob Wilson saved it all to the end as he goes round that bottom turn, comes up toward the checkered flag. He can do no more than this in the semi-final. He's done it. Mark Cossar crosses the line in second, Whitelam in third, and Matt Fumarola in fourth. So race 42, the right-hand side car, second semi-final. We now can add the points together, and we know who it is that goes in that big final. The winner was number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. In second place, number 37, Mark and Tom Cossar. In third place, number 92, that's Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. In fourth place, number 5, Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson. In fifth place, number 184, John Hiscock and Carl Bell. The winning time was 1:35.44, 46.05 the average speed, 46.05.
On the lineman, red flag up at the moment. Understands orders and away they go. Lee Street gets the best of the start. Paul Simmons goes with him. Georgie Wood was Stone at last off the line. Stone last of the 8, he's up to 6th, he's up to 5th, he's up to 4th, he's up to 3rd. And around the corner in 3rd place, he's up Lee Street. Georgie Wood taking a wide line, keeping the motor on, he's up in a 2nd place now, he chases after Lee Street. In one lap he's gone from last to 2nd. Can he get Lee Street? He puts the power down hard into the corner. He flies past Lee Street. He's on a wide line. He's cutting back in tight. Beautiful bit of cornering. Georgie Wood from 31. Paul Simmons. Great Drury. That's all happening here. Last lap flag coming. One more lap in for Georgie Wood. Well, 5 Lee Street. Halsey having a right side-to-side battle. I expect Chris Still's out there somewhere, not knowing which one to shout for. One's got his old number on it, of course. Round the last turn then for the last time, well clear of the rest of the field. There goes the checkered flag. 96 Wood the winner. He should come round on a lap of honour in a minute, along with 2nd place man Lee Street. And the 3rd place man. The 4th was Ben Elsley, followed by Craig Drury, followed by Russell Little, followed by Colin Bird, and 57, Ricky Pye. Well, the top 3 were supposed to be coming round for a lap of honour, but they seem to all be coming round. Maybe the top 3 will actually go round again. Georgie Wood and Lee Street and Paul Simmons are needed here. There's Georgie Wood, he needs the number 1. Lee Street and Paul Simmons didn't get theirs. Let's give you the results. They go rid of the lap of honour, show your appreciation for them. And 250cc solo final. The winner, 96, Georgie Wood. 2nd place, 75, Lee Street. 3rd place, 31, Paul Simmons. 4th place, number 82, Ben Elsley. 5th place, number 10, Craig Drury. 6th place, 91, Russell Little. 7th place, number 8, Colin Bird. And in 8th place, number 57, Ricky Pye. The winner's time was 1 minute 23.98 seconds, a speed of 46.12 miles per hour. From the top, 96, 75, 31, 82, 10, 91, 8 and 57. 1 minute 23.98 seconds, 46.12 miles per hour. Over to the 350s, they're all yours, Jim.
Thanks, Marley. A terrific young rider, Georgie Wood. Fantastic winning the 250. What's going to happen in this 350 then? Because top 24 into the final, number 5, Manor Simpson, number 8, 6, 2, Harry. 10 marks out, just going in. Also moved to anything about it. They get underway, and as they go down the back straight, it is Matt Effrington that's made the start. Bob Dolman is in there in second place. Paul Harry's on the outside, though, coming round the outside of Bob Dolman. Cuts back in, tries to get underneath Matt. Paul Harry now splits from the part, and Paul Harry gets to the front. Matt Effrington's got that wide, fast line on the outside, though, and comes back on the outside of him. Terrific ride from Matt Effrington. Paul Harry now puts on the pressure. Drives in hard in the middle of the bend, forcing Matt Effrington to stay out on the green grass on the outside. Back straight. It's not going to happen this time because Matt Effrington has still got it. Matt Effrington stays with it as he goes into this top turn. Now Paul Harry gambles, goes in tighter, and as he comes out, as Matt's gone very wide, he just hit a Paul Harry. In the bottom turn, and there's a great battle going on for that first place as well. I think what's going on at the front is riders sort themselves out further down the field, but Bob Dolman's got to work to get that third place, because he's under pressure from, I think, Mark Giles at the moment, but as we see the second flag go, it is Paul Harry is going to win. Everyone gets second, it's going to be close for a line, it's Mark Giles that gets the third place. Bob Dolman in fourth. Tremendous 350 scrap. Matt Effrington did everything possible to do what Whitney's doing for Paul Harry. The speed, the track craft, whatever you want to call it. A tremendous 350 ride and a great final. So the riders make their way back to the pits and receive the congratulations as they come round. A tremendous 350 class. I just wonder really, having seen that 250 and 350 final, have we well and truly set the scene for the British Championships being in this part of the world later on in the year? I think we certainly have. The official result of race 44, the 350cc final, a win for number 86, Paul Harry. In second place, number 5, Matt Effrington. In third place, number 26, Mark Giles. Fourth place, number 16, Bob Dolman. Fifth place, number 19, Bo Mills. And sixth place, number 83, Nathan Irwin. Seventh place, number 4. Eighth place, 63. Ninth place, 65. 10th place, 61. 11th place, 213. 12th place, 14. The winning time, 120.10. 120.10. 48.35 they average, 48.35.
Thank you, Jim. Left-hand sidecars for the Mick Stringer Trophy and the bumped up prize money. And our thanks to Rita Stringer and Mike, sadly passed away last year. And we have the memorial trophy going out this afternoon to the left-hand sidecar. Winner. Who will that winner be? Top man on the points at the moment, although the points don't count any further. 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. The strongest challenger is 22, Will Penfold and Adrian North. The third challenger is 25, Robbie and Colin Penfold. Followed by Charlie Woodley, Steve Bowles, and understand number 4, Andrew Owen, and 113 down. The lunch takes fly, and we are away down the back straight. Who's going to get there first? Looks like Dave Penfold's got down there first. Charlie Ridley in second. Will Penfold in fourth at the moment. Trying to make his way up to third, but the third place man is Tony and John Penfold, who's trying to make it up in second.
There is will be the last one.
And round they come. 1, 2, 3. Dave Penfold. Paul Randall. Takes it to the corner. Will Penfold and Tony Penfold. Like the old days, isn't it, when it was Ernie and Tom and John and Jim and Billy and Bobby and oh dear oh me. Penfold's on the first three outfits. There's the last lap bag. Penfold and Adrian North and Charlie Ridley. Three bowls. Half a lap left to go then. The mighty Westlake V-twin. 30 years old as it's today. Here he comes. Tom Penfold from Will Penfold, Adrian North, Charlie Ridley, Steve Bowles, Mike Downs, and Jim Manklow, Andy Evans and Darren Morris. Official result in a moment. I'll give a round of applause and they do well. Dave Penfold and Paul Randall walked away with the Mick Stringer Trophy here this afternoon. Let's do the result then as Will Penfold comes round. We had a win there for 1, 2, 3, Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. Second place to number 25, Tony and Tom Penfold. Third place, this young man, or these young men, Will Penfold and Adrian North. Third place was 130, Charlie Ridley and Steve Bowles. Fifth place was 113, there they go past me now, and Mike Downs and Jim Manklow. And in sixth place was number 4, Fair Evans. And it might be Alex Ballman on the side of that actually, instead of Darren Morris, not sure though. So there we are, the left-hand sidecar finalists for the final winners. The time was 1 minute 33.91 seconds, a speed of 41.24 miles per hour. That's 1, 2, 3, 25, 22, 130, 113 and 4. 1 minute 33.91 seconds, 41.24 miles per hour. I think the wise money will be on the Bob Dolman, Chris Mackett or even Robin Pilcher. Lovely to see Brian Cornelius do it, but don't know how old his bike is. Dave Penfold must be getting near 30 years old. Must be, well, I don't know. The old chap, James Alfred Prestwich in London. Tottenham. I'd like a pound for every one of those in, don't they? Wonderful old things. Well, it's a bit beautiful, I'd say. On the line then, for the upright solo final. I think it'll be a goal. That's the way we go then. Flat out there on the first straight, and Bob Dolman gets the whole shot. Bob Dolman gets down there first, but look at Chris Mackett going even faster, and underneath him on that turn, Chris Mackett puts the power on. Bob Dolman drives wide. Here they come. Glenn Reynolds is riding in third place as well, and then the old cat line about 50. Bob Dolman pulls away, gets a few yards clear from Chris Mackett. Look at Robin Pilcher having a go at Chris Mackett. I think Chris Mackett was intended to hang back a little bit and not make too much noise and then surprise Bob Dolman on the last lap. But Robin Pilcher said, "You're going to slow up and open." There we go. Bob Dolman leading the front, stretching a few yards on each lap. And we got 174 Robin Pilcher in second, then we got Chris Mackett in third, then Glenn Reynolds. Gary Wells. Mackett over go now at Robin Pilcher. There's Penfold on the last lap, Colin Bird. Adrian Harden bringing up the rear. Ricky Pay bringing up the rear. Round the last turn for the last time, then the uprights is almost just done and dusted, and there it is, 16 Bob Dolman takes the lead from 174 Robin Pilcher, 58 Chris Mackett, Glenn Reynolds, Gary Wells, then Paul Morton. And Ricky Pye bringing up the rear. Bob Owen. Upright solo final then. The upright solo final was a win for number 16, Bob Dolwyn. Second place was 174, Robin Pilcher. Third place was number 52, Glenn Reynolds. Fourth place was number 68, Chris Mackin. Fifth place was number 70, Gary Wells. Sixth place was number 55, Paul Morphy. Seventh place was number 8, Colin Bird. Eighth place was 48, Brian Cornelius. Ninth place was 57, Barry Joyce. 10th place was number 84, Paul Walker. 11th place was number 2, Adrian Hart. And 12th place was number 59, Ricky Pye. 43.49 miles per hour. This is the 500cc solos, the big one for the afternoon of the solo classes, and Paul Hurry gets to the first turn first. Martin Sturgeon gets there with him. Paul Hurry wide the wide line, and Martin 152. Paul Hurry then well clear of the rest of the field. Martin Sturgeon looks like he's going to let him have it. Paul Hurry then at half. Martin Sturgeon when it's all happening here with Colin Hill. There's just one race to go, the big one. Here comes Paul Hurry on the last lap flag. 1 lap from victory. Martin Sturgeon second place, then 83 Nathan Irwin, then Mike McCuskey. Adam Sherman, Tony Heath, Dan Berry, and Chris Neame. Checker flag out, here comes the van, 86, Paul Hurry takes the win. From 50, Martin Sturgeon, 83. Nathan Irwin, 33. Mike McCuskey, Adam Sturgeon, John Cox, Aaron Vale, Tony Heath, Dan Berry, and Chris Neame. There goes Paul Hurry, the winner this afternoon. It's Martin Sturgeon. And all a round of applause as they go by. They've entertained well this afternoon. The race 47, the 500cc solo final, was a win for number 86, Paul Hurry. Second place was number 15, Martin Sturgeon. Third place to 83, Nathan Irwin. Fourth place to 33, Mike McCluskey. Fifth place was number 24, Adam Filmer. Sixth place, 611, John Cox. Seventh place, number 152, Aaron Elvis Vale. And in eighth place, number 1, Tony Heath. Ninth place was 68, Dan Berwick. And 10th place was number 11, Chris Neame. The winner's time was 1 minute 19.78 seconds, a speed of 48.55 miles per hour. From the top, 86, 15, 83, 33, 24, 611, 152, 1, 68 and 11. 1 minute 19.78 seconds, 48.55 miles per hour. I'll pass you over just one more time to Jim for the right-hand sidecar Mick Steer Trophy.
Thanks Martin, and I think we should pass on the comments that were made over the radios there by the car for the course that it's been a fantastic afternoon. We've had the weather from the start of the day, the track's been in superb condition. A big thank you to everybody that's put effort into this meeting today. On behalf of the club, on behalf of the officials, everybody that's worked behind the scenes to get it to the climax that we've got to now. We have, as you say, just got one more race to go. for the very, very first time, one of these sidecar outfits will walk away with the Mick Steer Memorial Trophy. If you haven't seen it already, you ought to come into the presentation to see this magnificent trophy that's been cast in bronze. It's a fantastic, fantastic trophy. And all 6 of these competitors, I know, will want to be the one that will take it away. We forget the points now. They are just 6 competitors racing against each other over 4 laps. They've all ridden it 4 times, they know the track very well, they know each other very well. Who's it going to be? What name will go onto that trophy for the very first time? Will it be 87? Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. Will it be 92? Paul Whitelam and, of course, passenger Aaron Elliott. Will it be so many times British champion Steve Smith and Dave Hogan? Will it be the youngster to the sport, Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar? Will it be the evergreen, 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters? Or will it indeed be the surprise package of the day, Mark Warren and Anthony Grant? It's going to be one of these 6 outfits that have their names on the trophy for the very first time, but before that we've got 4 tremendous laps for them to compete against each other. I can see that Steve Smith is taking grid 2. I can see Rob Bradley's in grid 4. It must mean that I'm hidden by the tree, it must mean that Rob Wilson's right on the outside. Can he get the speed on the grass on the outside? Has it been worn away enough? Will he get the drive? They've got underway, the coach go clean, there's all sorts of problems to Paul Whitelam on the go, Rob Wilson. Rob Wilson keeps getting all sorts of trouble. And it looks to me like it is Mark Cossar that's chasing after Rob Wilson at the moment as it goes down the back straight. So it is Mark Cossar and Tom Cossar will get the chasing to. Rob Wilson has had the lead on this first straight. He's got the lead as he comes past us this time. Steve Smith in that second place. Steve Smith to go. Will he wait for Mark Cossar to make a move on Rob Wilson? Will he try and beat him down that back straight as he gets the speed up and gets the wheels in line? Oh, what's to see what happens as they go in this bottom turn? I'm sure that all eyes are on Rob Wilson at the moment. He's decided to go wide, he's keeping it far. With Mark Cossar sitting there in second place. All the time, as you can see them come up that top turn. Steve Smith trying to get it in line a bit quicker. Mark Cossar is quick down that back straight, but he's decided to keep it tight in this second turn. Rob Wilson is pulled inside at this time. He hasn't stayed out on the outside. He's got ways to go. Mark Cossar is really attention. But can Rob Wilson time as he goes down the back straight? He looks to be totally in control. Steve Smith is about to make a challenge once again on Mark Cossar. Will this be the 1-2-3 or can Steve Smith change it in this last turn? Rob Wilson is coming to the line. It is going to be the name that goes on the Mick Steer this time. Rob Wilson and Terry Saunders. Mark Cossar hangs on to the challenge for second place. Steve Smith finishes in third. But have we written the history books today? Because you may or may not be aware that Rob Wilson, along with Mick's brother Dave, was a great supporter of putting this event on. He was determined. He didn't start the day well. His results were looking dodgy with the strong competition that we had here this afternoon. He knew he'd have to do it the hard way, and do it the hard way he has. Incredible that I'd worked out with the points that I was thinking John Halsey had done enough to get to the final. The way the semi-finals went, it was incredibly Rob Wilson's semi-final result that took John Halsey out of the big final. But all that's behind us, we now know that Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters is the name that goes on the Mick Steer Memorial Trophy for the very first time.
Ladies and gentlemen, while they do the results and that there, could I ask you that you lift off the ropes for the GTSA and wiggles the stakes loose? The track's got to come down this evening.
Go, sir.
And look at start. They've taken the correction on this off, and we now all realise that it's Carl Blyth has been passenger favourites up to the well, maybe just for the final. Man was so very hard luck for Whitelam and Elliott. Didn't happen in the final, but a tremendous win for Rob Wilson. We certainly wanted that win.
I have to get the broken one.
So to complete your programmes 100%, let's give you the official result of that big final. The very first holding of the Mick Steer Trophy final. A win for outfit number 24, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. In second place, number 37, it was Mark Cossar, and we now know Cuff Live. In third place, number 2, Steve Smith and passenger Dave Hogan. In fourth place, number 87, the man who looked like winning it earlier on today, Rob Bradley and Shaun Simpson. In fifth place, number 306, Mark Warren and Anthony Grant. And in sixth place, number 92, Paul Whitelam and Alan Elliott. Winning time was 1:35.90, 1:35.90, 45.83 they averaged. A fantastic afternoon's racing, I think you'll all agree.
So I think we'll keep the presentation order the same as we did with the run out of the finals. It means that we do start with the 250s, and I think what a great lad at the 250s were today for the fact that we've got the national championships early October down in this part of the world. Some great riding this afternoon. We ended up in third place with Paul Simmons. You're allowed to make it. No, you don't kiss me. No, that's not it. Some great riding, Paul. Pleased with third?
From after what I did in practice, I was really pleased with the finish, to be honest. I was a bit slow, so yeah, third's good for me.
Well done indeed. Maybe that's something towards the national championships in a few months' time. So we call up second place, a man that's been on these podiums more times than I care to remember, certainly more times than I've ever commentated. Finishing in second place, Lee Street. Now, you know I'm going to embarrass you, Lee, because, you know, I remember all them years ago when I started commentating, it was like this youngster Lee Street. But there's a few youngsters coming along behind you now, aren't there?
Pretty as far, I'm old enough to be George's dad, so just kind of saying, isn't it? Maybe I'm getting a bit too old for it, I don't know.
Well, he's a bit good though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's special, real good talent.
It's good to see. He's been watching you for all these years, you see, that's what it is.
Won't learn anything off of me.
Finishing in second place then, Lee Street. It does mean that we call up the winner. A fantastic ride. Talk about handicapping yourself. He let everybody else go. He then decided to get going himself. The winner of the 250 this afternoon, Georgie Wood. That's it, that's the easy bit. You now face the camera and have to say a few nice words. Because, I mean, the obvious thing I'm going to say is we all know that you're a fantastic talent, but did you really have to let them all go and then chase them?
Well, I thought it'd be more fun to view and a bit of silly photography, really.
No, you meant to say you had problems on the line and you let them all go. You know, it's like...
I'll learn.
Yeah, this is the hard bit, but no, fantastic, Georgie. Now, obviously, great plans towards that British final being in this part of the world?
Yeah, definitely. Hopefully, a good result, maybe first even.
Well, you never know. I think there's going to be plenty of people there supporting you. Yeah. Well done this afternoon. Fantastic ride. Thanks, guys, and good luck in those national championships. We move on then to the 350s, and equally a very, very strong class. It's used to be probably no more than 3-4 years ago. We're lucky if we get one heat of the 350s. We're now getting 2 heats regularly. It's a very, very strong class and a tough one to win. Finishing in third, a great campaigner, Mark Giles. I will have a quick word, Mark, because tough circuit.
Very tough, yes. I didn't think I'd do that well, but very tough out there. I'm glad I was third in the end. I'm surprised by that, really.
Now, you shouldn't be surprised, but obviously we're building up now towards those British Championships. You'll be out there competing?
I hope so. I'm hoping to get in, even if it's a wild card, but I really hope I can get in.
Well, let's hope so. Well done this afternoon with third. Well, I think if I call up the second place rider, I think you'll all agree with me that this is a guy that really is pulling out all the stops this year, and he's having some fantastic rides on the 350. It is, of course, Matt Etherington. Well, Matt, I mean, from the results I've been seeing, a fantastic year.
Yeah, it's not been bad so far. Would like to have done that today. That was a good last race. Just a shame, last lap.
Well, it was a shame, but he's a bit of a talent, isn't he?
Oh yeah, too hard against him. You know, to get second is good enough, isn't it?
Absolutely. Good luck with the British finals. Well done indeed. Second place this afternoon, Matt Etherington. Well, I think the club secretary was probably surprised to get this late entry, but I think you'll all agree that a fantastic rider. We know he's got the talent. Great to see him back on the grass track. The winner of the 350, Paul Harry. Well, Paul, I think you know what I'm going to say. It's fantastic to see you back again at a grass track. Enjoyed yourself this afternoon?
Yeah, I did actually. Although I've been riding a bit of speedway, like, to get back on a proper grass track, it does liven you up, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Good to see, and I know the crowd here will actually enjoy seeing you back, but does this mean that you might be considering a wild card into this class in the British Championship?
It's been mentioned, but obviously I've got to see what speedway fixtures I've got and what else is in the pipeline, so I don't know, I really do enjoy riding the 350, and it's something my dad always done, so yeah, follow suit I suppose.
Absolutely. Well done this afternoon. The winners in the 350 class. We started with in third, Mark Giles. Second was Matt Etherington. But our overall 350 winner, Paul Harry. Thanks, guys. We move on, as it was in the run of the finals, the left-hand sidecars. Right, the left-hand sidecars as they sort out where the laurels are. Yep, well done, sir. And I think it's fair to say that in this part of the world, this is a very, very strong fought competition. There are other little pockets in the country that try to race this event, but they can't beat the guys from down here. And I think it's always interesting when you see the results, and there's one particular family name that appears time and time again. In third place, of course, we've got Will Penfold and Adrian North. We're not getting kisses and things though. You're certainly not kissing me.
We're nice and sweaty.
Well, I mean, come on, trick word, because did I see you on the roller earlier on as well?
Yeah.
So you got to know the circuit pretty well.
Yeah, it weren't very good though, was it?
But tough old track for your left hand, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's nice and big, just got a little bit rough towards the end, so yeah, that's it really.
That's it really. Well done indeed for third place.
Yeah.
Well done, guys.
Cheers.
You should have rubbed it a bit more.
Right, let's pull up second place then, because second place riders in the final were Tony Penfold and Tom Penfold. Well done, guys. You're not going to escape without a quick word because, you know, I mean, second place, close to getting first.
Yeah, tried as much as we can, but we only had a 600, so I'm going to put some pedals on it next week. But it didn't matter where we finished today, because, you know, it was just pleased to be here for what meeting it was, you know.
Absolutely. Well done, sir. It means then that we fill third and second. We need the winners of the left-hand sidecar, and for this trophy, we present the first place trophy, but also like to bring up a Mrs. Rita Stringer. Because we've got more than one trophy in hand. Rita, if you could come and join us. Well done indeed. We've got another trophies there to be presented. And just to quickly explain that obviously once the meeting had been booked and gone ahead and been advertised, Rita then came forward and said she'd like to put trophies on the left-hand sidecar winners. So if I can ask for the winners to come up to receive the mixed string of trophies, Dave Penfold and Paul Randall.
Oh, he's been floating about for a while. The problem is we don't grow old gracefully, do we?
There we go.
Lovely. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, lovely. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks very much.
Oh, yeah.
Always a challenge. Now, obviously, while we've got Rita up here as well, you've got those trophies for winning it, but you've also got the Mick Steer Memorial Meeting trophies for winning it. So you're going to run out of hands.
Thank you, Jake. You're definitely going to get a kiss off me.
Why not? A round of applause for winning this afternoon. And Owen.
Owen as well. I'll put my lipstick on for you.
Thank you. Right, I've got to have a quick word because Dave, obviously, tremendous track. I mean, everybody's been talking about the reasons why we're here this afternoon, but they set the track out well, and you did exactly what you needed to do.
Yeah, no problem. I really enjoyed the meeting. It was really good. I mean, I'll say no problem. I don't mean it in as it was easy. Far from it. You know, the track's out there. It's very hard to be ridden. You know, the same as everybody else. But really enjoyed it. 10 out of 10 to GTSA for running it. Really good.
Oh, fantastic to see. And you must have seen a few old names out there in the thousands, wouldn't you?
Yeah, it takes me a while to get around the paddock now. A bit of reminiscing and a lot of old rubbish really being spoken by me and everyone else. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyed to be back.
Oh, fantastic to see you both back. And indeed, if you could get up there on the rostrum, let's give a big round of applause to the one who's been Will Penfold, Dave Penfold, Simon Penfold and Tom Penfold, Dave Penfold and Paul Randall. You can milk it a bit longer if you want. God, they're doing their best to confuse me this afternoon. Right, we start with the 500cc upright. And finishing in third place in the 500cc upright. Good to see him up on the rostrum here, Glenn Reynolds.
Thanks, Bob.
Thank you very much.
Right.
I will have a bit of work then, because obviously keeping these uprights going, still going well?
Yeah, not too bad. Enjoying it, that's the main thing.
Absolutely right. So I'll let you take up your position on the rostrum and we'll quickly call up to join you. Second place, a great campaigner that's been riding for many, many years, Robin Pilcher. Well, I will ask you, Robin, because obviously, look, the cameraman's going to get upset with me, but still enjoying it?
Yeah, it's not too bad. Hard work.
Hard work? Well, you had, of course, a great campaigner in front of you this afternoon to chase, didn't you?
Yeah, it's very good call. One day I'll get it.
Well, maybe one day. Well, all we want to know, Robin, is that you're going to keep going. So take up your position in second place while I call up the overall winner in the 5-run upright. He missed out on the 350s this afternoon, a great campaigner, and I can let you into a secret. He travelled all the way back from Germany last night because he was riding in what they lovingly call the old far carts, or old farts, whatever you want to call it, but he's doing well in that. I'll let him tell you the story. The winner of the 500 upright, Bob Dolman!
Hello. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Well done.
Twice. It's continental.
Let's do his continental.
Well done.
Thank you.
Oh, right.
Continental. Oh, no, as well.
Right, Bob. No, you're not going to get away. No, I don't want any of this foreign French language or German language or anything like that. But busy weekend.
Yeah, all started Friday. Really. Went off to Holland. Watched some of the English boys in Holland, and had the 5th round of the European Oldies yesterday on a very deep track. But come out good. Yeah, won the meeting. So there's only 4 points in it now, going into the last round in Norway, 2 weeks time.
That wasn't an advert at all, was it? We might put it on an old timers trophy in European racing.
Could be, but it's like I said, it's all on the last race, and the German's quite strong, and it is on 1,000 metre, so it's a new track for me, not for the others. So it's, this is, I've said, it's a learning year this year for me.
But good to get the experience on tracks like this afternoon.
Yeah, it shakes you up a bit, but especially doing 2 classes, I don't got a bit off too much, but yeah, it was good. It gets me a bit fitter for the end of the year.
Well, that's the plan, Bob.
Yeah.
Well done indeed this afternoon.
Thank you very much.
Get you up on the rostrum. Let's give a big round of applause then for the 3 in the upright, Glenn Reynolds, Robin Pilcher and Bob Dolman. That's it.
That's it.
It gets crowded if you have all up there. Right, the 500 solo we move on to then, and finishing in 3rd. Great to see this guy up on the rostrum, Nathan Owen. Third place. Anyone?
Tell you've done this before.
I would have said that was a good bit of riding this afternoon. He's not going to bother, is he? Bob, you're giving up the camera, mate. Get up there on 3rd place. Well done, Nate. In 2nd place this afternoon, a rider that I know will be a little bit disappointed to get 2nd, but a fantastic rider. Good to see him back racing again, Martin Sturgeon. We know what's going to happen now. I mean, the question really from my point of view is, are you fully fit yet?
Yeah, I was saying I'm getting there now slowly. My arm feels alright and that, so a bit rough out.
Well, that's a good enough, but yeah, I mean, it was tough going this afternoon, but obviously you've got a lot more meetings coming up before the end of the season.
Yeah, I've got qualified for a couple of weeks and that, so hopefully I should do alright, I hope so.
Yeah, we will. We're hoping you will as well. Well done this afternoon. 2nd place in the 500, Martin Sturgeon.
You're enjoying this. Continental.
I think Mr. Dolman's set a trend in now, hasn't he? We're all going continental, but Paul really caps off a good day, doesn't it?
Yeah, obviously after the 350 final I was thinking I've got one more to go, so no, it was cool.
But obviously, you said before when you was up here with the 350s, it's a big track, a tough track, but great to be back on the grass track.
Yeah, like I said to a few people today, I've not rode a grass track bike for sort of so long now, 2 months I think it was, so yeah, to come to it did sort of wake me up a little bit, and you enjoyed it, and on and upwards now I suppose.
Absolutely right, onward and upwards towards the end of the season, so let's give a big round of applause to the 500cc solos, Nathan Owen, Martin Sturgeon, and our overall winner, Paul Harris. Thank you guys. Well, I think we now come to the point of the presentation which you all know the reasons why the Mick Steer Memorial Trophy was thought about, put together, and is now going to be presented. Mick, as it's been said in the programme, I'm not going to repeat the words, is a man that put so much into the sport of 1000cc sidecar racing. It started with the left-handers, he started playing around with jigs and frames, but if you talk to many of these 1000cc competitors, they wouldn't have had the success they've had without the support from Mick and all the work he's done in the background. It'd be a great loss to the sport. We won't forget the designs, we won't forget the technology, but he's a man that has put so much in, and I think you'll appreciate from the riders that are coming up here to win the type of class that we've seen racing this afternoon. It's as good as any British Masters that I've seen or witnessed. We finished up in 3rd place with a multi-British champion, Steve Smith and Dave Hogan.
Listened to me, didn't you?
Well, I will try and keep my cameraman happy, Steve, and we'll have a quick word because, you know, I've tried to say a lot of reasons why everybody came here today, but when this meeting was first announced, there was no question about that everybody was going to come and ride, wasn't there?
Yeah, I think it's a fantastic event today, and every credit should be given to the organisers who have assembled perhaps arguably the best sidecar entry that we've seen this year, and I think the racing today was absolutely top class.
Absolutely agree with you, Steve.
Apart from mine.
No, you're not meant to add that bit. He was doing all right up to the final. It was going okay, but I mean, tough track to ride.
Yeah, it was very tough, and I think there's a few of our lads that probably need to get on, join a gym, I think. looking at the way they're coming off the track after 4 laps today, yeah.
Oh, tremendous.
I was alright though.
Yeah, of course. Right.
Oh, can I just say?
Oh, yeah, Steve, you got something else to say? No, that's right. Good. No, I'll never get the mic off him again. Right, let's move on to 2nd place then, and a rider that seems to hit the press so often now, a young rider in the sport, a young rider that's winning, a young rider that's going well. Brilliant this afternoon. I'm not sure who I should call up as passenger. I'm looking across there and it looks like I'm going to be calling up Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth.
Cheers. Well done.
Cheers.
Carl. Well done, Carl.
Cheers.
Not escaping me. You know, this is the easy bit at the end of the day, but I think without being too rude about it, you always try and do things the hard way, don't you? You know, the idea of this sport is you get off the start and you stay in front.
Yeah.
But you've enjoyed today's racing?
Yeah, it's been a good day. Yeah, pleased with it.
Very pleased with it, and of course we're now coming up to that crescendo of the season with the British Masters. Hope for that one?
Well, yeah, dream of it, but yeah, good on, I do my best.
And has this guy been passenger all afternoon?
No. He did the semi in the final. His Tom's done muscle in his back, doing speedway.
Oh dear. Colin, enjoyed it this afternoon?
Yeah. Better result than I expected. On my back of mark, so just helping him out now.
Absolutely. Well done indeed. 2nd place finishes this afternoon, Mark Cossar and Carl Blyth. Well, I think when we saw the entry that we had here this morning, everybody was sort of, you know, yeah, we expected this entry. Steve's already echoed the thoughts that I had in my mind, that this is probably as big a sidecar entry as we've seen for many, many years, and we all know the reasons why. There was one driver that wanted to win this trophy, probably more than everybody else. And I think a lot of supporters were thinking there's one name they want to go on that trophy first, and it's a guy that has put in result after result after result. He's still going. The winners for the very first time of the Mick Steer Memorial Trophy, and the names that will go down in history for the very first time are, of course, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters.
Yeah, I will. Love you, Gill. Love you.
No, trophy's over there, mate.
Cheers, sir.
So pleased. Well done, Jill. Yeah, I might as well stick it round his neck.
Yeah, or in a minute. Whatever. Cheers, sir.
That's it, plenty of trophies, Rob, and if you could just come in here a little bit so that the cameraman can get you all lined up and everything, you know. I've tried to talk this afternoon about the reasons why this meeting's gone on. It meant a lot to you personally. I'll give you the mic. You know the words you want to say.
Oh, Jim, you put me on the spot now, really, to be honest with you, mate. I mean, yeah, Mick was a real, yeah, like my dad, to be fair. I mean, I spent hours and hours in that shed with him. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Obviously, Jean here and Sue last night, she put me under a lot of pressure. She said, you're going to have to win it as soon as I got here. And to be fair, you know, everybody in that final had, you know, anybody could have won it. So, yeah, obviously I'm pleased I am, but at the end of the day, you know, it's about Jean. I think she's put a, you know, GTSA, they've put a really good meeting on today. And for Jean to be here, and Sue and Jason and Dave Steer and all the grandchildren, I think it's, you know, second to none. And everybody here today, hopefully it's been a good day for everybody. But there you go.
I suppose I'm not going to let you escape that quickly, really, Rob, because if we remember what happened during the afternoon, you've had an involvement in creating the trophy, and we knew the trophy was one you wanted your name on, but you didn't do it in the first races.
No, it's like I said, you know, to be consistent all the time is very difficult now, and you know, I'm the first one to admit anybody could have won that final. And yeah, you come last and you've still had a good ride, but I mean, obviously if you win it, it's great, but yeah, there's no point naming the five that are out there, but I do believe that anybody could have won it, and that's how close it is now.
Absolutely right. You said everything you needed to say, Rob. Take the trophy. It is your name that is going to go on that trophy for the very first time. The winners of the Mick Steer Memorial Trophy, Rob Wilson and Terry Saunters. Well, I think to be honest, Rob, the authorities talk for themselves. I can hear exactly what was going on in the crowd there. Everybody has had an enjoyable afternoon. Well done indeed to GTSA. Well done, Jean. A fantastic event that's been put on. Well promoted. Everybody's been here. Some fantastic racing. Only remains for me to say that the beer tent hopefully is still open.
That's it.
Have a very safe journey home. It was explained to me a little bit earlier on, and I hope I get this right, that Cliff, the gentleman behind me, is the gentleman that worked with Rob and with Dave to design the trophy. And you may not know too much about it, I certainly don't, but it appears you have to make a mould and then you can pour the precious metal in and create the trophy. So he said to me earlier he's still got the mould, and what he can do is recreate that mould into a trophy that he can then present to Jean to keep whilst the trophy goes with the winner. There is a second trophy going to Gill. Jean, I don't want you to speak too much if you don't want to, but it's been a hard day. You've got through it very well. You've enjoyed it.
Yeah, very much so. I'd just like to thank everybody for coming, and all my family who've been wonderful, and of course the GTSA who are brilliant.
Enough said, Jill. Well done.
Thank you.
Well done. Brilliant. If any of you didn't hear that one, June just said to me, all Mick would have said is, no worries. No worries.
Following in, really look for an error on the exit of the bend. Steve Smith hugging the inside flags, drives through on the inside, and Steve Smith gets through.
Simmons gets to the first turn first, and it's Lee Street in second place. Georgie Wood in fourth, Georgie Wood in third, Georgie Wood in second, Georgie Wood in first.
Number 4, Michael Davis, and there's problems on that far side. Is that Michael Davis has gone down coming out of that push turn.
Paul Hurry stamps his mark on this one. He's already been stamping it on the 350, he's stamping it on the 500 as well now.
We'll really just stay close and hope to get a line on the inside. Mark Warren has gone very, very wide again. I think that's
Hammered into the first turn, then Lee Street's got the best of it. Georgie Wood goes from fourth to third to second to first. There goes Georgie Wood.
Things are very quickly off that start line. You can see it was the three that I was talking about. You've got Matt Effington leading into the bend. Paul Hurry has gone in tight in the middle of the field, and Dave News is on the inside. Paul Hurry now splits from the path, and Paul Hurry gets to the front. Matt Effington's got that wide, fast line on the outside there and comes back on the outside of him. Paul Hurry now puts on the pressure. Drives in hard in the middle of the bend, forcing Matt Effington to stay out on the green grass on the outside. Get that back straight. It's not going to happen this time because Matt Effington has still got it. He goes into this top turn. Now Paul Hurry gambles, goes in tighter. And as he comes out, as Matt's gone very wide, you can see the Paul Hurry. And it looks to me like it is Mark Costa that's chasing after Rob Wilson at the moment as it goes down the back straight. Will this be the 1-2-3? I think Steve Smith changed it in this last turn. Rob Wilson is coming to the line, and he's going to be the name that goes on the Mick Steer this time. Rob Wilson and Kerry Saunders. Mark Costa hangs on to the challenge for second place. He finishes in third.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say. Obviously Jean here and Sue last night, she put me under a lot of pressure. She said, you're going to have to win it as soon as I got here. And